Today on Inside the Blueprint, meet America's premier senior care franchise, Right at Home, where success with significance are words to live by. Imagine a high-grade fossil-free steel, one producing zero carbon emissions at the manufacturing point. That's exactly what one Iowa steel factory is doing. And WEX's vehicle management tools and technology platform are helping remove points of friction from your fleet. Plus, innovations in the medical field. Baxter Advanced Surgery's hemostatic products for bleeding control are helping optimize patient care. Let's go inside the blueprint. Franchise businesses are thriving. From 2023 to 2024, American franchise growth continued to soar, reaching nearly 800,000 businesses coast to coast, accounting for 3% of all U.S. GDP. With so many options out there, how do you choose one that's right for you?
You have to have a purpose and align with what's in your heart. And follow that.
We have an awesome opportunity to engage with franchisees at a one-to-one level, not only in our region, but throughout the country.
Success with significance to someone who contacts us interested in franchise opportunities with Right at Home. What that means is usually somebody is in a current role where something is missing. So they're looking for fulfillment. They're looking for something that's meaningful. They're looking to do something that matters. So with Right at Home, if you become a franchise owner with Right at Home, a lot of our franchise owners experience that on a daily basis. They go home at the end of the day and they feel good about what they've done.
So success with significance means doing exactly what we're charged to do, which is to help improve the quality of life of everyone that we serve. And if we do that, we're successful in our mission, then we're successful in everything else we do.
Not all franchises are created equal. Right at Home franchises are an owner-operator model. CEO Margaret Haynes explains.
From a Right at Home perspective, we do have an owner-operated model, and what that really means is when we think about the industry that we're in, it's very much relationship-based, and so it's really important as the owner of that local business that you're able to go in and build strong relationships with referral sources and families, those that we can take care of and help them age gracefully wherever they call home, versus maybe some other models out there have an absentee model. But because it's so relationship-based, it's really important for that owner to be able to share their story and their why in terms of why they're choosing to serve in this wonderful industry we call home care. For me, success with significance means having an opportunity to make a difference, but also build a business that allows an individual to create a great legacy in terms of being able to serve others in a very meaningful way. So this week, we're at what we call Home Improvement, and it is an opportunity to bring together our global network. So representatives across other countries that we're in, as well as our largest bases here in the U.S., but allows us to bring the franchise owners and some of their office staff members, suppliers and vendors that support our business model, bring them all together to share best practices and to celebrate what's been accomplished, but also to learn from each other and think about what the future has in store for our brand and how we can continue to live out our mission.
Right at Home is a proven leader, the winner of multiple business and industry awards, including Fastest Growing Franchise, Most Profitable Franchise, Top Franchise for Veterans, and Top Recession-Proof Franchise. Year after year, Right at Home is the right choice.
Right at Home was clearly the right choice for me. I went through a process where I was evaluating 3 different industries, 3 different businesses, and the professionalism of Right at Home stood out to me immediately. The coaching staff have a pretty marked impact on our business. They are coaches, and they do support us in the system with coaching in a variety of ways. It could be incidental issues, it could be connections to other franchisees to help us with situations that we may need to know how to navigate, also with best practices, also with people and resources within the system, at corporate or throughout the franchisees.
So the Right at Home coaching staff and all of the other support really makes it easy as a business owner to be able to have an entire team of people behind you so that when something comes up that you haven't run across, you've got people to go to.
The marketing department has a huge impact on my business. As a franchisee, you're trying to grow your business, and while growing your business, you're getting leads that are beyond your actual local market.
When someone joins the Right at Home system, right out of the gate, once they sign their franchise agreement, the first thing that we're going to help them with, if it's a licensure state, we've got support in place where we've got people that will help you apply for your state license. Then right after that, we start onboarding, coaching, training. You're going to spend an entire week in Omaha for what we call Residence Week. But even before that, it's a ton of online, self-led, instructor-led training, support, virtual meetings. There's a lot of things in place to help our franchise owners as they start their business.
So I've been a Right at Home franchisee for 23 years. I know every other franchise system that's out there. They're all in my marketplace, and I will tell you, the marketing that the Right at Home franchise system provides to me as an independent business owner is heads and shoulders above any other system, and it makes my life a whole lot easier.
You know, franchisees are the core of our business, and what they do every day to live out the mission is never lost on us. We're here this week at our annual conference called Home Improvement to really celebrate the accomplishments of our tenured franchisees as well as our newcomers.
As a brand, we have so much opportunity in front of us. With the aging population, there are so many seniors out there that can use our services. And when we think about the aging population, we're just on the cusp of this big boom that's coming with the baby boomers that are going to reach that peak in which our services will be meaningful for them, and we want to come alongside them. So it's a great opportunity to start a business where you can do a role and have a business that has significance and really make an incredible impact on so many lives.
As a prospective franchisee evaluates what they want to do, if this is the right fit for them, it really all starts with the heart. If the heart is in the right place, they may determine they don't want to be a nurse anymore. They don't want to be a social worker anymore. They don't want to work in corporate America, but instead they want to own a small business. The next 3 to 5 years are unbelievable. It's amazing. There are so many benefits to being a Right at Home franchisee. You know, if we're coming from a nursing background, we may only see the benefits of those patients that we're directly caring from. If you're in a business and you've been an executive in corporate America or an unbelievable sales representative for an organization, you can still take those same strengths, but you can highlight and you can take advantage of that on a daily basis in this business.
I am the most excited about being a Right at Home franchisee for the growth of our entire future. There's a silver tsunami coming.
What type of business person does it take to operate a successful Right at Home franchise? Minneapolis franchisee co-owner Paul Blum explains.
I tell prospective franchisees all of the time, you've got to have a genuine affection for people. Everything we do is people. Employees, clients, their families, all we're doing is touching people's lives. And people can be complicated and messy, and so you have to have a genuine affection for wanting to help people.
I'm incredibly excited about the future of Right at Home. The baby boomer population, and as the aging population is going to continue to grow even more, I feel like we've just scratched the surface.
Certainly there is so much demand coming with the aging population, but also the opportunity to look at the new technology. Technology is moving so fast, and how can we leverage technology both in helping care in the home, different ways that maybe we can bring different ways of safety in the home, along that caregiver, but also leveraging technology from an operational perspective and how can we continue to drive efficiency. So for me, the future is very bright and I'm really excited for where we can go.
A prospective franchisee should move forward with Right at Home. It is one big family.
If you're looking for a system with a high integrity culture and a fabulous framework to support you, Right at Home is what you should pick.
I think a prospective franchisee should choose Right at Home for the same reasons that I chose Right at Home 23 years ago. And that's because I really felt strongly that this system was doing it for the right reasons.
A qualified franchisee should choose Right at Home based on 3 things: love, compassion, and trust.
Discover more about the leading senior home care franchise in America. Visit ownarightAtHome.com.
So steel is the most used metal in the world and a huge part of our lives every day. When we talk about steel mills, we talk in terms of millions of tons of production. And along with that production also comes a lot of emissions, unfortunately. While that is a problem for the world, it's also a huge opportunity for the steel industry as a whole to make a difference.
Industrial steel production is among the most carbon-intensive manufacturing processes on Earth. According to the EPA, 2021 steel production in the U.S. accounted for nearly 30% of greenhouse gas emission in the lower 48. One company is helping improve that. Inside the Blueprint journeyed to the Mississippi River in Iowa to discover more.
So when we decided we want to make a zero-emission steel product, we knew right up front we wanted to reduce emissions at the source. From there, we took a very science-based, data-driven approach where we summarized all of our CO2 emissions points throughout the plant and started looking for renewable energy sources to replace those energy sources we already had in place that were fossil-based. After that was done, we had to work on all of our procedures. From there, we took our procedures and brought in a third-party auditor to verify that everything we're doing was correct and everything was repeatable. Make sure our customers, when they see this product, they know that the emission reductions that we're saying are true.
So we focus on emission reduction at the source instead of purchasing offsets or engaging in mass balancing. I think is really key for us to share that we are science-based, data-driven, so we have a measured approach to our statistics. SSAB Zero is the only low-emissions steel product of its kind. It is a benchmark in innovation as well as sustainable programs. We offer SSAB Zero to a wide range of segments and customers, and we're very proud to have SSAB Zero and to be the first to produce a low-emissions product. Not only do we offer zero to market demands, but we've also started to change, sustainability and how it shaped the steel industry moving forward. I am so proud that SSAB has taken this step forward in sustainability and the importance of our planet and reducing emissions. I think because we're part of a steel industry, it's tough to look at the products that we make and understand that there is a way to reduce emissions at the source instead of buying some other kind of carbon offsets. And so I am so proud to have the SSAB name and to work for this company that truly believes in environmental sustainability and doing the right thing for the planet and for the future.
Industrial emissions are broken into three categories called Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3. Scope 1 emissions are all the emissions on site from your production facility. Scope 2 are the emissions from all the energy sources used on site. And finally, Scope 3 are all the emissions from your supply chain. So when we reduce our emissions of Scope 1 and Scope 2 here on site, that reduces Scope 3 emissions for our customers. Emission reduction is really important for any one of our customers, whether it be infrastructure, renewable energy, or construction. Really, anybody with sustainability goals will benefit from this product.
Our SSAB team members, or as I like to call them, our SSAB family, are really the heart of our business, and we strive to really make sure that we focus on their continual development because they are what makes us who we are. And so looking at our culture, we have excellence ingrained within it, and each individual contributes to that. And we find that if we're able to give our team the foundational knowledge and the skills that they need to successfully perform their job through training and development, then we can succeed as a company as a whole. So looking at that whole picture, that allows us, once our team is fully equipped, to develop that high quality, low emission steel product safely each and every day so that all of our team members go home safe just the way that they came in. So to decision makers and sustainability managers, I would emphasize that SSAB Zero is an immediate, verifiable solution to reducing those Scope 3 emissions. In addition, it can support reaching sustainability goals for your company. It can also help to really bring you as a leader within the industry and help with that competitive edge of things. So SSAB Zero really provides a tangible commitment to sustainability, which can give you that competitive edge and really make you an industry leader.
If I was in a room full of sustainability managers for any one of our customers, I would make sure they understood this product is available today. It's a zero emission product they can get now. It's not our 2030 objective, 2040 objective. They can have it today.
We say this all the time, but it's really important that SSAB focuses on reducing emissions directly at the source.
At SSAB, our goal is to reduce emissions directly at the source.
SSAB is so important to us all because we are reducing emissions directly at the source.
For more information about America's growing demand for green steel, SSAB Zero, and how your business will benefit from this eco-friendly world-class building material, go online to ssab.com. And for the latest in biz news and views, turn to us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Did you know that businesses lose an estimated $2 million per year simply due to inefficient processes? Process inefficiencies might seem insignificant, but they inevitably lead to friction, and friction, fraught with complexities, always disrupts the flow of business. WEX started as a commercial fuel card business more than 40 years ago, providing a credit card built specifically for businesses to fuel their company vehicles easily and securely. They innovated by also providing tracking and data to allow control of fuel and vehicle-related expenses, something practically impossible when using cash or regular credit cards. The WEX commercial fuel card was an ideal solution for any company or agency using vehicles to operate, regardless of size or industry. Today, WEX is a fintech company focused on B2B payments and process management for commercial vehicle or fleet management, business payments, and benefits administration. More than 800,000 customers around the world, including thousands of small businesses, rely on WEX solutions to grow and thrive.
WEX focuses on simplifying the business of running a business for our customers. As we have evolved from being a core fuel and mobility solution, we are now meeting our customers where they are as they evolve into the energy transition. And WEX is helping to partner and create new strategic solutions, delivering products and capabilities to allow them to manage in a more efficient way. Organizations and government entities are now adding electric vehicles to their traditional combustion-based vehicles, and this causes complexity with how they manage their fleets. They want to have one product and solution for how they can fuel, how they can manage their invoices, and how they can ensure that their payments are processed correctly. Over 40 years ago, WEX started as a fuel card provider, creating unique products and services for fleet managers to manage their fleets of vehicles and the drivers that drove those fleets. This helped to unlock incredible insights not only for WEX, but also for our customers.
First of all, running a small business is hard. Talk to your HVAC, your landscaper, your electrician, your contractor. They'll all attest it's really difficult. A great example is if your small business uses vehicles as part of their daily operations. And you think about everything in terms of the expenses and running those vehicles, whether it's their fueling costs, it's their tolling costs, it's their maintenance costs, or in some cases, it's their EV charging. Our vehicle management solution is a great platform for ingesting all of the data and producing insights for our business customers to help control costs. It's wrapped by really powerful payment capabilities that allows utility and convenience to help them focus on running their business. Our Payzer solution is a great solution for companies that are dispatching vehicles and drivers on a daily basis. Payzer also creates a digital experience between a business and a customer that allows real-time invoice presentment, estimates presentment, and payment on the spot a real smooth digital interaction with a small business's customer. WEX's small business payments platform is a one-stop shop for everything from payments, which eliminates a lot of the check writing that happens today for small businesses. It's job management and document management, so think about all the invoices and the estimates that are created in the day-to-day running of a business. And maintains all of the customer data. So all of the history of interaction with customers are served up into this one concise platform.
The WEX payment solutions for small business for us has been an absolute game changer. My role as business operations manager at J.R. Heald Builders is an amalgamation of chaos and clarity. We are a small residential remodeler, so we build everything from complex full additions to renovating kitchens, bathrooms, deck spaces, but the owner, the check signer, the builder is out in the field doing what he does best. He's building things. He does not have time for this back office minutia. WEX made it so much easier for us to be able to get things done. He doesn't have to come in from the field to pay our framer. I can do that for him because we have everything set up digitally through WEX. One of the things I really appreciate most is the customer service. I love working with the WEX team. They are very responsive. Rebecca Bragg is my relationship manager at WEX, and I see her as a business partner. I was so pleased that she would be my person going forward with this relationship because she was on my initial introduction call, but I got to take her with me. And she is so extremely responsive. So I feel really confident being able to recommend WEX to other small businesses because we have that support system in Rebecca and her team.
A critical component of what WEX does is create strong partnerships with our customers, no matter the size. It could be a vehicle fleet of 3 to 5 vehicles or a large 100+ government agency that we are supporting. And through our strong partnership and ability to bring our industry leaders to the space to understand the friction and the pain points that our customers have, we create custom solutions, data and insights, and products that meet our customers where they are to manage their business in the most effective way.
Saving and sustaining lives. A mission statement keeping one purpose-driven company at the forefront of advanced patient surgery care. Inside the Blueprint traveled to the headquarters of multinational Baxter Healthcare, just outside Chicago, to discover how they're working to save and sustain lives. We sat down with their advanced surgery division to learn more about their broad portfolio.
Baxter Advanced Surgery provides products which helps to deal surgeons with the surgical challenges by providing the right product for the right bleed. And we are not just a company which provides hemostats and sealants, but we also provide products which are in the area of adhesion reductions, in bone repair solutions, tissue products, and also tools which will help to deal with these surgical challenges.
Within Baxter Advanced Surgery, we partner with our surgeon and HCP partners in a variety of ways. We conduct resident training programs where we train the residents on the safe and effective use of our product. We conduct continuing education programs where we do dinner presentations and presentations at hospitals. And we also allow for the hands-on experience of using our products on porcine hearts to go ahead and get some real-life experience utilizing the products.
So there's 2 categories of hemostatic agents. There's active agents and passive agents. Active agents are a little bit more advanced. They usually contain active ingredients like thrombin or fibrinogen. And that works independently of a patient's coagulation system. Whereas passive agents, they require the patient to have an intact coagulation system. They usually provide some type of measure or mechanism to activate the patient's own platelets. And that's where PerClot comes in, is in that passive hemostat space. Very important to the operating room, very important to the healthcare providers, and ultimately the patients. So active hemostats, they work in higher level of bleeds in the operating room, whereas passives work on lower grade bleeds. Much more common we see in the operating room, these lower grade bleeds, and that's the perfect place for PerClot to be used.
PerClot is an absorbable hemostatic powder that is ready to use and designed to address mild bleeding. It works by rapidly absorbing water from the blood to form a gelled adhesive matrix. That gelled matrix then stays in place over top of the bleed and acts as a barrier to prevent any further rebleeding.
PerClot's used in multiple surgical subspecialties, and that includes both laparoscopic surgery, robotic surgery, and open surgery. PerClot launched in 2023, and so far we've received very good feedback from surgeons and nurses from the operating room. This gives them more options in the powder space to treat their patients.
Clinically proven, PerClot powder, today's newest hemostatic powder, provides surgeons optimal results, ensuring the highest level of patient care during surgery and post-operatively. Not only does Baxter Advanced Surgery provide a wide range of surgical products, they also play an important role in the industry.
We collaborate with our surgeon partners in an advisory role as well, where they provide advice to us on new product development opportunities, on medical device trends, things happening in the marketplace. And we work with them as well for them to help train some newer surgeons on the safe and effective use of our products, specifically the expansive portfolio that we have around hemostats and sealants, from active hemostats to passive hemostats. It's a really important relationship between us and our surgeon partners. Within our Baxter Advanced Surgery business, our #1 focus is the patient. And we know that each patient has a unique need. There's different demographics, different comorbidities, and as a result, we've had to make sure that we've got a robust offering to make sure we meet those individual patient needs. We've got active hemostats, passive hemostats, we've got sealants, we've got adhesion prevention products, a robust portfolio to make sure that we are meeting the individual need of that patient.
Discover how Baxter Advanced Surgery, including its newest innovation, PerClot absorbable hemostatic powder, can assist your team in improved levels in patient care. For more information on PerClot powder, speak to your healthcare provider. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.